Good morning, or in Australia, good night, and it's very light for the time of the evening. What we're going to show you now is the way I make a cod bait out of frozen black lugworm. Now this is frozen black lugworm, fresh out my freezer and defrosted, and look, it is a pile of milk. Soft, limp, not very strong, no one say a word. When you put these on the hook, generally what will happen is you just thread it up the hook in the normal way, it'll end up like a ball of mush around the bend, and that is no good. No good, my French friends, no. So what do? We need two tools. This is a baiting needle for putting on bait, and here we have bait elastic, not sponsored by Tronics. And this is a rig winder on which I have some hooks, which we'll come to later. Right, so for a decent sized cod bait we want at least 5 worms. Okay, you use a little bit more frozen than fresh, and you will see why in a second. And what I do, I get the worm and stick the needle through its head, because they like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have lost the tail. So 5 worms hooked through the head on the baiting needle. Push them up to the end. Then you get your baiting elastic. It's not sponsored by Tronics. Grab it in your fingers and just start wrapping it round the head of the worms. And you will see something miraculous happen. Move your fingers down a bit. Keep wrapping down the worm. Keep wrapping down the worm. When you get about just over halfway, now all these tails just break off. So what you do, so you don't waste all that lovely scent, turn it upside down so the tails are lying alongside the wrapped portion, and you wrap down again. Bit of tail there, turn it upside down again, wrap down. And what you've got there is a little bit of a lug sausage. Now, with all the whiting that we have at the moment, you want this to be a little bit whiting resistant. So if you just give it a good liberal coating of elastic. Now what you can do, which I'm not going to do now because I haven't got time, if you've got some squid or cuttle fish or any other bait that you want to add to this, cut it into a strip, slide it one end over the point, and then you whip that on as well. You can do that to one side or both sides, and that will give you a lovely cod bait. So I'll break that off now. Slide that up to the other end of the baiting needle. Here is a lovingly prepared cod rig on a Tronics rig winder, not sponsored by Tronics. Mr. Cunningham, if you're watching. Right, get the hook. That's a big A toe, so I'm after cod, and I want the whiting to stay off it. Hook that in, keep everything tight, and slide it round onto the hook. And look at that. I could eat that myself. Get the top hook because you want a pennel rig for cod ideally. 3 times round, into the top of the bait, pull everything tight, and there you have probably as good a bait with fresh frozen black lug as if you're using flesh. Slide up the stop so the whiting don't push the hook top, and there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fishing with Simon, and that is baiting with Dungeness frozen black lug. Goodbye, happy fishing.